In fall 1831, when the church was a year and a half old, people were becoming curious about the revelations that Joseph had received. Some members wanted to read the revelations themselves, and others wanted to share them when doing missionary work. Joseph called a meeting with the early church leaders to talk about printing the revelations in a book. David Whitmer opposed the plan to publish a book because some of the revelations discussed building Zion in Missouri, and he thought the publication of those plans would scare the people living in Missouri, making them more hostile towards the church. In the end, the group decided to publish 10,000 copies of a book they would call the Book of Commandments that would contain the revelations Joseph had received. Oliver Cowdery and others were assigned to write an introduction to the book. They started writing the preface immediately. They presented a copy of the preface to the group that very afternoon. The group hated what they had written. When Joseph prayed about what to do, he received section 1, which is God's introduction to the book. God testifies that he called Joseph Smith to restore the fullness of the gospel and to have it preached to all the world. God gave the revelations in Doctrine and Covenants to empower the early church leaders so that they might lay the foundation of God's church, the only true and living church. Elder Boyd Cade Packer made an analogy to a piano to explain what it means to be the only true and living church. If you had a piano with 40 working keys, you could still play a lot of beautiful music. However, you could only enjoy the full range of sounds with a piano that had all of its 88 keys. Almost all churches have truths that bless their members and help them make a positive impact in the world. Other churches are not wrong, but rather incomplete. This is the only true and living church because it has the priesthood keys that allow us to receive revelation and to access the full keyboard of God's blessings.